What is up, y'all? Fiend Bray Wyatt back again with another video. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. Today, I'm going to be talking about Matt Hardy. As far as you guys know, he got hurt 2 weeks ago, and Randy Orton basically deleted Matt Hardy from WWE. So, today, I'm going to be talking about how WWE broke Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy has been an icon in tag team wrestling for 2 decades. His latest stint in WWE was handled poorly. And most of you fans can actually agree with me on that. The way WWE dealt with Matt Hardy in this latest stint between him and Randy Orton was dealt poorly. Matt Hardy's broken. Not in the broken Matt way, but in a WWE doesn't care about him way. When the Hardy Boys made their shocking return to the company, they flourished in at WrestleMania 33. They were making waves over on Impact. The Broken Universe was the talk of wrestling social media in 2016. It was weird, unique, and fun. Then came issues over who actually owned the Broken Universe. The night before WrestleMania 33, the brothers, Matt and Jeff Hardy, were wrestling the Young Bucks at Supercard of Honor in a hilarious ladder match. Impact Wrestling wouldn't allow the Hardy Boys to use their broken characters in Ring of Honor either, which screwed up the plans the Bucks had in place. There was a lot that happened with the Broken Universe, which led up to their WWE return. Interesting, isn't it? Once they returned to WWE, the Broken Universe became Woken. Due to legal issues, they had to change it to Woken Matt Hardy. WWE fans already knew that it was doomed to fail, and that included me. Hardy did everything he possibly could to make it work on a WWE level, but it was never going to really get off the ground because Vince McMahon didn't understand it. Vince McMahon never understands it, like I said. He never understands his wrestlers. He only cares about one person, himself and his billion-dollar fortune. He only cares about that. In my opinion, that is. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. Hardy was given a new theme, and fans were encouraged to chant, "Delete!" All the things that made the Broken Universe cool, like Vanguard 1, Skarsgård, and Senior Benjamin, were gone. The closest that WWE Universe got to the Broken Universe was the ultimate deletion between Woken Matt and Bray Wyatt. It wasn't nearly as fun as the matches during the Broken Universe's peak, but it was better than nothing. Hardy and Wyatt were great together, and this propelled Wyatt forward. WWE has frequently dropped the ball with Wyatt, and this led to The Fiend in the Firefly Funhouse. This wouldn't have happened without the ultimate deletion. Interesting, isn't it, how without the ultimate deletion, we wouldn't have The Fiend or the Firefly Funhouse. Interesting, isn't it? After that match, WWE went back to barely using Hardy. Jeff Hardy's injury has sidelined him for months. This also led to them not having anything for Matt to do. When Hardy was on TV, he was no longer Woken. He began using a variety of Matt Hardy characters of old, such as V1. Last week, Hardy returned to Raw to confront Randy Orton after his brutal attack on Edge. Edge and Hardy have a lot of history between professionally and personally. It was somewhat of a surprise to see Hardy passionately defend the rated R superstar. Hardy paid for it when Orton reverted to his legend killer personnel and attacked Hardy the same way he did to Edge. So it's interesting because when this past Monday, Randy Orton did the same thing to Matt Hardy. And so it makes me wonder now, did Randy Orton take it too far? In my opinion, yes, he took it too far. Randy Orton should have not done what he did to that injured Matt Hardy. While he wasn't on TV, Hardy was still creating YouTube content. He started the You Don't Understand series, a tongue-in-cheek look at his life on the road even when he wasn't on TV. Most recently, he's been the Free the Elite and Matt Hardy in Limbo series. Hardy shows that he is ever evolving and staying relevant. With online content. This is the man who should be on TV and have meaningful storylines instead of worthless storylines. Hardy was hinted that he will leave WWE when his contract is up in a few weeks. Much to the relief of his fans. He needs to be where he be appreciated. Hardy has given so much to this business since the 90s. It appears that he still has a lot left creativity, even if this physically is limited. This is why the rumored role as the Exalted One in AEW makes so much sense. But yes, I'm going to say this right now. I predict that Matt Hardy is going to go to AEW and retake the Dark Order as the Exalted One. That's my prediction. May come true. Most people say it could be someone else, like Luke Harper, who signed with AEW. That's interesting. It's right up his alley. It makes him in the minds of fans much like Chris Jericho. Fans thought they were going to get a proper goodbye from a man who has sacrificed his body and revolutionized tag team wrestling. Instead, Hardy showed up in a neck brace and wasn't clear to wrestle, although it had been advertised as no holds barred. Sorry, I'm just trying to move my chair. Orton decimated Hardy, and when he seemed like he was done, he became even more vicious. He even yelled, "I'm sorry," repeatedly. So it comes to the question, I need to answer. Was Randy Orton's when Randy Orton kept saying "I'm sorry" repeatedly? Was he talking about "I'm sorry of what I did to you, Matt," or what I did to Edge, or both? I won't be surprised if it's both. At this point, one of two things seem to be possible. Hardy gets a con chair 2 every week until his contract is up on March 1st, or this is how Matt Hardy's WWE career ended. Either way, it's not good enough. Hardy deserves so much better than what WWE gave him during his last run. I'm trying to think right now. I can't possess this right now. We can only imagine what he has promised to come back. But they seemingly failed to hold up their end of the bargain. A tag team run right after returning and a poor run as Woken Matt wasn't enough. Hardy had the biggest momentum of his career in years, and Impact and WWE ruined it. Hardy deserves a proper final match in WWE, and the WWE Universe should get to let him say goodbye in the ring. He, along with his brother, are future WWE Hall of Famers. They were two of the biggest stars in the company for a very long time. They didn't have to come back, but they did. It's a shame that Matt Hardy was treated so terribly. Lucky for us, Matt Hardy will not die. Hardy continues to show on a daily basis how creative he is. All of his years in this business make him a treasure trove for other wrestlers. He could be a Jericho in the sense that he can put over other talent, push them to the surpass their current characters and in ring abilities, and guide matches. Hardy will fit in very well in AEW. He could potentially go back to Impact since there's been some changes, but those bridges may have been burned beyond repair. Impact focuses more on their version of the Attitude Era now, but with characters like Zuzi, Su Young, the Broken Universe could be resurrected when it all began. Ring of Honor has had its fair share of issues over the last couple of years. With Marty Scurll in a new position, he has shown that he wants to make serious changes to the product. Bringing in someone like Hardy could be tremendous for them on multiple levels. If Hardy decided to step away from the ring, he'd be an excellent agent. His mind is a gold mine. He can lay out matches, assist with promos, and develop characters. But Matt Hardy isn't done yet, and will be a great assist wherever he goes. As he's shown time and time again, he is unkillable. Matt Hardy is unkillable. WWE may have broken Matt Hardy, but WWE hasn't killed him yet. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. Hit that like and subscribe button for me, and hit that bell for post notifications and my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Until next time, Fiend out. Let me